kind of dig deep there at the very end, but had to find a way, and that's exactly what Jacksonville was able to do. Joined now in the postgame by head coach Jordan Mincy. Coach, had to use every last second, every last piece of will and determination to rally to win this one. What were you able to do there in the second half to kind of turn this game?
You know what? Our guys came out with elite level of focus. You know, they had a certain energy, certain bounce about them that we definitely didn't have in the first half. You know, I don't know what was going on, but we were definitely not ourselves. I think I may have had a career high of turnovers in one half. We had 15. Yes. I felt like I was back at that UCF game my first year.
Yes,
we had like 27 turnovers. I said, goodness gracious.
So you get a chance to kind of rally in, but it's two parts, right? Like you're taking advantage on the offensive end, but while Queens had answers throughout much of that first half, even the first couple of times you cut it in the second half, how are you able to finally find a way to kind of consistently slow them down on the offensive end?
I think the one thing we did a great job of is rebounding. You know, a guy like Marcus Knobloch, he didn't necessarily score the ball, but he had 11 rebounds as a guard. So one thing that we try to really dedicate our time to in practice is every position rebounding better. And so I think you see, you know, throughout the course of our last 3 to 4 games, we've been you know, in the plus area as far as rebounding. So like I said, they do a great job. They play extremely fast, and their tempo is extremely challenging.
Yeah, 51 rebounds here tonight. Not often you're topping the half-century mark there in rebounds, but that was some tenacious rebounding throughout the course of especially the second half, even though the first half wasn't bad for that either. All right, so down the stretch, right? They hit a couple of shots. They're getting back into it. I mean, talk me through how you're trying to get the team to kind of get it across the finish line there at the end.
Yeah, so you know what? The one thing I challenged them with in halftime, and I just said to them, hey, guys, you know, if we want this game, we got to come out and take it. Nobody's just going to give us a win. And so I don't care what teams' records are. You know, you got to come out and have some type of dog to you, some type of fight. And so I think they realized that, they understood it. They came out, and the one thing that I love, our huddles and our timeouts, those guys were talking. And so they were extremely connected, which is a word that we often use that you probably heard me say a million times. And so down the stretch, I thought those guys were great. You know, they were giving energy along with our staff. And let me give them credit too. But then how about a guy like Jalen Griffin? You know what I'm saying?
You know what? When his number got called.
Oh, man. Dude comes in cold-blooded. Young dude comes in, gets to the free throw line, no stretch, and just knocks down 2 free throws.
You got to have that, right? You never know. Every game has like hidden heroes in it when you come away victorious. And Jalen Griffith, he's one of those guys, one of the hidden heroes here this evening.
He is. Most definitely.
All right, lastly, Coach, you just get one, right? You finally get a conference win. You're back at home, and we talked about it this week, how important it was to kind of fuel back. I mean, how much did being in front of the crowd and everything when that second half rally was happening help this team get over the hump?
Oh, they were the most important piece of the game. Our crowd, you know, we at times, especially with us having a lack of energy in the first half, our crowd really got us going. You know, every rebound, I feel like every big stop, man, they were really involved. And so definitely shout out to our crowd, especially our students, man. Our students are awesome. It's not like Swisher, especially when it's rocking.
And they were just waiting for the moment, right, to be able to explode, and they finally got that there in that second half. Coach, appreciate the time as always. Congrats on the win here tonight.
Thanks so much. Appreciate you.
He's head coach Jordan Mincy joining us here in the post-game show as Jacksonville